Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And if you didn't see in a recent performance, Sriya wore cornrows. Now, I'm not here to defend her. That would literally go against everything I stand for. The main reason I'm making this video is because I stand Blackswan, and so people can't say I didn't talk about this issue. So let's get started. There's not much to say other than Sriya wore cornrows and then made apology after. People wonder how the other members of Blackswan will react or did, and I can simply tell you this. Gabi is not black or American, so she won't probably care. Navi might but probably won't feel a type of way. Fatu might feel a type of way, but then again one of her favorite artists is Jessie, who is known for her cultural appropriation, and Shani has also some questionable things regarding black culture and hairstyles. So Fatu probably won't care or will look past it because she might see people wearing black hairstyles differently than obvious racism. People think Fatu will care because she's black, but us black Americans have to realize not all black people, mostly Africans, don't feel the same way we do regarding black culture and black hairstyle. We've seen the way people treat our culture disrespectfully, but others think of it as a cultural exchange even though there is no mutual respect between both parties. We all have our own views of what respect is and how respect can be returned. But we can all acknowledge that Sriya cornrows look really bad, like, really bad. Like the least you can do if you're going to use someone's culture is to make it look good. Not only are they ugly, they are disrespectful. I'm not surprised though, because DR Music has done similar things in the past. Navi, Gabi, and Fatu aren't entitled to say anything though. This is between Sriya, the stylist, and DR Music, unless one of them, the members, encouraged it, which I really doubt. This really brings up the conversation of what is the difference between cultural appropriation and cultural respect in the BIPOC community though. Karma featured Indian culture, Indian clothing, and a similar beat to Indian music. Sriya wearing cornrows though is more for the aesthetic appeal and not doing what it was made for. Cornrows is a protective hairstyle that doesn't suit hairstyles like Sriya's and is being worn like a costume. In fact, it damages and breaks off hair types like Sriya. Non-black people wonder why it's not okay to wear box braids and cornrows, but it's okay to wear Indian clothing and basically make a whole music video centering Indian culture. It's because when Blackswan made their Indian concept music video, there was a mutual respect between the Korean and Indian workers as well as the members of Blackswan. I feel like when it comes to black culture, people really don't try and create that mutual understanding and cultural exchange. They just take what they find appealing and whatever fits into their narrative and hip-hop style. I also want to say, when I made these tweets, you can read it. So many people attacked me, saying I was coming after the black women in Blackswan, and people was trying to make me feel bad thinking I was going to unstand Blackswan. But if I didn't address this, y'all would clown me for not saying anything, mostly when I don't like non-black people treating black culture as an aesthetic. Y'all need to calm down. First of all, you aren't going to make me feel bad because someone you supported wore cornrows. I couldn't really care what y'all choose to do in your free time or who you want to support, but the people you hang around and support tells you a lot about a person. I'm not saying Fatu is racist, but then again she will probably look past more things than I would. Or a black American would, and can see black hairstyles as not a big deal compared to colorism and xenophobia. I'm not saying Navi is whitewashed, but she is also a black biracial American who grew up with her white family. I'm not saying she's stupid, but again, like with Fatu's reason, she might not care. I'm not saying Gabi is racist, but she probably doesn't understand right now why wearing cornrows is offensive. And I'm not saying Sriya is a bad or racist person, but I have a right to feel offended when someone disrespectfully wears my shit and culture like it's a fucking aesthetic. Thank you. People are so set on that Navi and Fatu might care, when honestly, they don't have to. Not all black people think the same and don't have to. I have many followers that didn't mind the cornrows, so who knows whether Navi or Fatu liked or disliked them. I'm just saying, don't be surprised when they don't care. Navi and Fatu aren't educators. They don't need to educate or teach DR Music and Sriya what's wrong, because if DR Music can learn and respect Indian culture, then they can do the same for black culture. Y'all are trying to push a narrative that Fatu and Navi have to magically care because they are black, or y'all are babying them like they aren't to grown adults. The same people babying Fatu and Navi are the same non-black people defending Sriya wearing cornrows. Of course, this isn't a reason to be racist towards of the members, mostly Sriya. People was also trying to push the narrative that Fatu didn't care because she posted a TikTok the same day, but again Fatu made many posts promoting Blackswan with Leah after Leah freaked out. And we all know how much Fatu was affected by that and how much happier she looks now. Her posting a TikTok doesn't mean she doesn't care. Y'all need to calm down. And even if Fatu didn't care, we still have a right to feel a certain type of way about it. I thought our fanbase was different, but it seems we still have many ignorant K-pop fans that like to speak over black voices. There was also people contacting Sriya family, stop being weird. Stop trying to bring her family into this. Now Sriya apologized on Viper, a app. You have to either get coins or pay for coins in order to listen to your favorite idols. You can also message them, I think, which is what someone did to let her know that was offensive. As of right now, she hasn't released an official statement though, but DR Music was really quick to release a statement on their part. I'll be reading some of it, but here's the full statement. Hello, this is Dr. Music Entertainment. Regarding the hairstyle for today's schedule, we sincerely apologize for not correctly recognizing the meaning of it. We deeply apologize for not thoroughly reviewing it from the company's side, being absolutely responsible for this situation. In this regard, we will pay absolute attention in the future to prevent this situation from reoccurring from our side as well. People that work both inside and outside the company constantly try to understand and know each other's culture, but sometimes there are things that we are not fully aware of, unintentionally. Lumina, please let us always be informed if there's anything that we are unaware of in the future. We are always open to any opinions and thoughts and will always try our best to fix the problem by reflecting your honest opinion. Everyone who belongs to Dr. Music Entertainment will always try our best to respect and love everyone's culture. Dr. Music to me acknowledges the problem and didn't try to dismiss it, and gave our fanbase a space to express our displeasure and frustration, and opened a space to share how to better appreciate the cultures of Blackswan, which I love and is the best apology I've seen regarding this manner. But I honestly can't be too happy about all this when K-pop idols and companies get called out left and right for wearing cornrows. It isn't anything new and you would think companies would learn. There was a lot of people that didn't want me to make this video, but I honestly couldn't care. I love debating and talking with my followers, but you aren't going to denounce my feelings because you want to swipe Sriyas Cornrows under the rug. They are part of our history as a community now, and I forget a lot of y'all are still K-pop fans at the end of the day. You don't actually care how black people feelings as long as you have one or two black people to back you up. I've talked a bunch about cultural appropriation on my channel and TikTok, and it would be ignorant of me not to address this. I'm sure a lot of y'all don't like the way I address this, but again, this is my channel. This isn't directed to the people I have friendly relationships with that also didn't feel offended about the cornrows. I'm not here to change how you feel, but this video is really directed on the two-faced people in our community. I mean, I've spent like what? Over 3 years defending them just for DR Music to hit me with something like this? It's embarrassing. Can't say I've forgiven Sriya, the stylist, and DR because that would be a lie. At the time of this video, she hasn't released a proper statement either, neither has the stylist. I feel like because Sriya and Fatu have a close relationship that will be fixed easier than other K-pop groups though. I just find it weird how Sriya can get cornrows before Navi and Fatu. Like we've been begging for braids and any other style, but Sriya gets it first, so I'm a little confused, but anyways. I think people are wondering if it's okay for the other members of Blackswan to wear braids and cornrows if it's done respectfully. Honestly, I'd rather the members not wear cornrows or braids because it really isn't suited for their hairstyles and will do more damage than good. They are protective hairstyles and it will be treated more of an aesthetic than a form of protection on them. There are many styles in their own cultures that they can do, or they can wear twist, or be inspired by black hairstyles. I'm not African, so I don't really have a say on like Afro beats and African culture. But Africans are really willing from what I've seen to share their culture, so maybe they can include Senegalese culture and music in a music video. I'm not against the fact the non-black members can't do cultural exchanges between black culture and theirs, it's really just their approach in my opinion. Sriyas Cornrows to me was inappropriate, mostly knowing the history between this. I do not put all the blame on her though, nor do I put it on Fatu and Navi. Sriya didn't seem to be acting black like most K-pop idols though who do this, so I'll probably be able to look at her the same in time. What are some better ways do you think Blackswan can exchange each other's cultures? I hope you liked this video. Make sure to subscribe, like and comment. If you didn't find this offensive, don't get offended by this video lol.